And in Canada, on top of the coronavirus, we had one of the most horrific mass shootings in our history, which mass shootings is not the norm in our country because of the extremely stringent gun laws. A dentist, a well-off dentist, decided to dress like an RCMP officer. He was a collector of police memorabilia, and he would buy old police cars at the auction and fix them up. He went on a rampage, and the RCMP in Nova Scotia still does not know exactly how many people perished in his madness and rage, and they still don't know what his motive was.
Well, I was talking to Billy earlier and about this. COVID-19 has done some, obviously awful things to a lot of people. And this, as you mentioned, he was a denturist. He had 3 different offices. All of them were shut down because of it. And according to what a lot of people seem to believe, this might have just completely messed up his mind in his head.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Listen, all of us are going through huge amounts of pressure. To dress up as a cop and go and start shooting and burning houses down, there's more to it.
Oh, I'm not saying that's all, but I do think it factored into it.
Well, I think the biggest thing that factored into it, and these are just bits and pieces, kibbles and bits that I'm reading, is that he had a drinking problem.
Yep.
And a lot of people who have an enormous amount of drinking problem fall into a deep, deep depression. And then from deep, deep depression, they start to play the blame game.
Right. Now, do you not think that his 3 businesses closing had something to do with his depression?
I really don't. I really don't. I think I'm pretty sure that it's something more.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that it's something more that we're missing.
Oh yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure that it's something more than we're missing, right?
Yeah. No, I do think there's more to it, but I do.
So I'm really positive that. I mean, the RCMP is going to find out with his social media and thing, because most people said that he was an extremely harmless, quiet.
Yep.
Nobody would have thought that he would have snapped. But there's been stories where not just dentists like that. I think this about 10, 15 years ago. I read a dentist, very reputable dentist, came to his office, shot everybody, and then shot himself.
Yeah, you know what? What I've always found weird is that when you look at the rates of professions, as far as suicide rates, dentists are actually near the top.
Maybe it's all the drugs and the painkillers that they're dealing with all day.
I don't know what it is. 'Cause to me, it seems like it's a good profession. It will give you a good life. It will, but I mean, obviously, in times like this, dentists are definitely susceptible and vulnerable to what everyone else in the world is dealing with.
Anyways, we'll get back to that because, like I said, he's been shot dead.
Yep.
And they chased him down. He killed a young RCMP officer, a veteran of a few years.
Yep.
As anybody knows in the Maritimes, the RCMP is the main police provincially and locally, right?
Yep.
And so there's this very close community between the 2 or the 3 officers that are stationed in the smaller towns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the whole community is gutted. And I don't know if you've been in the Maritimes, but it is one of the sweetest parts of Canada. The sweetest people in the world are there. Very unassuming and very kind.